Yo, welcome to week 3 of Timoteo life, where the Bible comes alive, man, through videos and illustrations and different things like that. My name Ness, Commissioner Timoteo. So this week we're gonna focus on Genesis 7:4. It's going to rain for 40 days and 40 nights, and I'm going to wipe out every living thing that I made. So obviously this is a verse coming out of Noah. Just how God saw Noah as being righteous, and he had favor, and God actually wanted to destroy the wickedness in the world. So he, he let it rain 40 days and 40 nights. But he chose to save Noah by giving him instructions to build an ark and to keep him safe, to keep him alive, and actually to keep the human race alive. So we would love to be at the beach, show you this big, huge body of water. We in the hood, we don't got time for all that. So this is the fire plug. So imagine, right? Imagine God turning on every fire plug in the city and just letting it go, man. That's what it looked like back in the day. Like every fire plug came out from the ground. So if you saw Noah, the movie, that's what it looked like fire plugs just coming out the floor and out the ground. So we here, we popped open a fire hydrant. We call it the pump, and just to show you a little bit of power of water and what it can do. We having a little problem turning it here, but there's the water, man. There's that water. You see that? Yo, so what does this have to do with you? Like what's the big, that's my neighbor right there, y'all. Nah. So what does this have to do with you? What does it have to do with everybody? You know what I mean? What does this mean, right? That God destroyed the world, that he decided to just save Noah and his family. What does this mean? So the verse this week, we want to focus on is that God chose, he saw someone that was righteous, that had his favor, that he was right, that he was doing something good in God's eyes. So, when we live here in North Philly, right, sometimes you look at the wickedness down up and down Indiana or 6th Street, you may see, all this wickedness, the drugs, the violence, or whatever it is, but there's some pieces that are good. There's some pieces that, some people are kind of like Noah's here. There's very few that are doing some good stuff. So I guess what I wanted to kind of finish up and wrap up the conclusion of our time, man, is that God will never, ever let the hydrants go crazy, go loose in our cities or in the world. He'll never ever destroy the world with a flood. So let me read a verse, Genesis 9:12 and 15. And God said, "This is the sign of the covenant I am making between me and you, and every living creature with you, a covenant for all generations to come. I have sent my rainbow in the clouds, and it will be the sign of the covenant between me and the earth. Whenever I bring clouds over the earth and the rainbow appears in the clouds, I will remember my covenant between me and you and all living creatures of every kind. Never again will the waters become a flood to destroy all life." Yo, so what does this have to do with Jesus though? You know, when you look at Noah, when you look at the world, when you see sin, when you see that God destroyed the world, that Noah, you know, was found with favor. You know, Noah actually was the example of Jesus. You know, Jesus comes to a sin that's messed up, that really has no relationship, that's broken with God. So Jesus comes in and he actually becomes, for us, he becomes that boat that saves us, that gives us another chance. So now, you know, wrapping it up, and when we think about, you know, week 3, talking about Genesis, talking about the rain coming down and how he destroyed it all, think about Jesus and how Noah trusted in God, being obedient, and also kind of just trusted in this ark, and how Jesus comes and he carries all of us, and how he kind of, even through the sin and all of that, you know, and really the promise that we have through God is through Jesus Christ, who died for us, who, you know, paid the price for our sins and gives us to life. Yo, thanks for tuning in to Timoteo Life. Holla at you.